On the French Riviera, there's a country where 1 in 3 adults is a millionaire. Not one street, not one marina, the national average. It's called Monaco, and the whole of it is smaller than New York's Central Park. Now, for perspective. Across the entire planet, just 1.5% of adults own $1 million or more. That is the yardstick, and almost everywhere fails it. Across most of the map, the millionaire rate rounds to 0. This map ranks the places that bend that number, climbing from number 10 to the tiny country that breaks it entirely. We start in Sweden, where 5.9% of adults are millionaires. That's roughly 1 adult in every 17, in a country famous for high taxes and flat-pack furniture. Decades of pensions and property did the quiet work. Stockholm just doesn't like to mention it at parties. New Zealand runs at about 7%. The millionaires here were minted by their own front doors as house prices climbed for 30 straight years. The typical Kiwi adult is now worth about $206,000, one of the 5 highest medians on Earth. A nation of accidental millionaires, still grumbling about the weather. Across the world in Denmark, the figure is 8%. The Danes did it with pensions, compulsory, invested, and left alone to compound for a working lifetime. The median Dane holds close to $204,000. But, one border north, the state got there first. Norway reads 8.2%, and the reason sits under the seabed. 50 years of oil money went into one national fund, and that fund now owns about 1.5% of every listed share on the planet. Somewhere in your own savings, Oslo probably owns a sliver. The richest Norwegian is the country itself. Meanwhile, Australia posts 8.5%, and its trick is fairness. The median Australian adult holds about $210,000, comfortably more than the median American. Compulsory superannuation did that, quietly drip-feeding every wage into the markets for 30 years. The wealth doesn't tower here, it spreads. But for sheer volume, nothing on Earth touches the United States. America counts 23.6 million millionaires, 4 in every 10 on the planet. In 2025 alone, it added more than 440,000 new ones. That is over 1,000 fresh American millionaires every single day, weekends included. One country holding nearly as many millionaires as Australia holds people. Now, the machinery behind all of this is accelerating. The world minted nearly 1 million new millionaires in 2025, about 2,600 every day. That works out to a brand new millionaire every 33 seconds. Most never see it coming. A pension statement simply crosses a line. Number 4 is the Netherlands, at 8.6%. The Dutch built it the boring way. The largest pension pots in Europe per person, and canal houses that quietly became gold bricks. 1 adult in 12 is a millionaire. Most of them still cycle to work in the rain. Number 3, Hong Kong. 9.6% of adults, nearly 1 in 10. In this city, wealth is measured in square feet. Flats trade at prices that turn ordinary owners into paper millionaires, whether it feels that way or not. It's wealth that can't be spent without selling the roof it lives under. Own a front door here, and you're probably on this map. Number 2, Switzerland, at 14.6%, about 1 in 7 adults, and the averages turn absurd. Mean wealth per Swiss adult is $910,000, the highest of any nation ever measured. The average Swiss adult is, give or take a chalet, nearly a millionaire by default. And yet, the official champion is Luxembourg, at 16%, 1 in 6 adults. A country of 680,000 people that happens to run Europe's investment fund industry, second worldwide only to America. When your national day job is managing other people's fortunes, some of it rubs off. Luxembourg tops every wealth report. That includes it, because here's the catch. UBS surveys 56 markets, and the podium you just saw only counts countries big enough to bother with. The smallest one never makes those charts. Too tiny, too odd, too rich. The real number 1 lives off the edge of the spreadsheet. Monaco, 39,000 residents, and more than 12,000 of them are millionaires. Among adults, that is at least 1 in 3, and the latest counts put it past 40% of everyone living there. 39,000 people, 12,000 fortunes. There's no income tax here, and there hasn't been since 1869. Average wealth per resident runs past $20 million, the densest pile of money our species has ever assembled. All of it fits into 2 square kilometers of cliff and harbor. And the Monte Carlo casino that built the legend. Monaco's own citizens are banned from gambling in it. The house never plays itself. So, hold the two ends of this map in mind. In Monaco, a millionaire is 1 in 3. Across the wide world, it's 1.5%, and 41% of adults still own less than $10,000. Same planet, same century, same word, rich. It just doesn't mean the same thing everywhere. Next time, the youngest country on Earth.